Faustino's resignation. Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity Advisor Carlito Galvez Jr. is now appointed as Defense Secretary. Faustino was appointed to the DND last July, while Galvez was the vaccine czar and former armed forces chief during the Duterte administration. The Armed Forces of the Philippines says that there is no need for a loyalty check after the recent change in leadership. In an interview with Radio 5, AFP spokesperson Colonel Medel Aguilar said that the organization will follow the chain of command of whomever President Bongbong Marcos appoints. He also said that reinstated Chief of Staff General Andres Centino has the full support of the organization. Aguilar had earlier said that the change of command between Centino and his predecessor, Lieutenant General Bartolome Bacaro, went smoothly.
Hindi po kailangan ng loyalty check kasi nga tulad po ng sinasabi ko, professional po ang ating Forces of the Philippines. Tayo ay sumusunod at nagbibigay ng suporta sa sino mang ihirangin ng ating Pangulo kasi ang magiging Chief of Staff ng Forces of the Philippines.
Meanwhile, the names of ranking police officials allegedly linked to the illegal drug trade will not be disclosed. In a press briefing, PNP Chief Rodolfo Azurin said that this is in order to protect third-level officers. Azurin mentioned the case of 5 generals who were named by then-President Rodrigo Duterte. He said no cases had been filed against them, but they were shamed in public and their families suffered. Azurin made the assurance as more ranking police officers submitted their courtesy resignation in compliance with the DILG's directive. In other news, President Bongbong Marcos asks for more patience as the construction of the Metro Manila subway project in Valenzuela City kicks off. The president explained that projects like this take years to finish. The subway will span some 33 kilometers from Valenzuela to Parañaque City. It will have 17 stations and 30 8-car train sets, which can carry over 2,000 passengers. The government is targeting the subway to be fully operational by 2028.
I would like to emphasize to our countrymen that big-ticket projects such as this take years to be completed. So I ask not only for your continued patience, but also for your continued trust and support for the government.
More stories coming your way after this quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Let's check in on some stories from around the world. China has finally reopened its borders nearly 3 years since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thousands of travelers to mainland China arrived in airports after the country removed mandatory quarantine. The Chinese government is expecting even more travelers as the Lunar New Year period kicks off. Despite rising COVID-19 infections in the country, Beijing has removed its final zero-COVID policy that effectively cut off the Middle Kingdom from the rest of the world. In Brazil, supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro invaded the palace, Congress, and the Supreme Court and wreaked havoc inside the state offices. Local media estimated that about 3,000 people were involved in the invasion. Bolsonaro, who lost to leftist Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, peddled false claims that Brazil's electronic voting system was prone to fraud, sparking a violent movement among his supporters. Sitting Brazilian President Lula has said that everyone involved in the Brasilia riot will be punished. And over in Hollywood, Hawkeye star Jeremy Renner celebrated his 52nd birthday in the hospital after sustaining injuries during a snow plowing accident. In an Instagram story, Renner thanked his medical team for kickstarting his journey towards recovery, with a photo of him surrounded by his ICU team. Renner also thanked his fans for their birthday greetings. The Marvel actor was injured by a snowcat plow as it started to roll away while Renner tried to get back into the machine. Back here at home, here's a quick look at today's other top stories. Heads up, consumers. Meralco is seeing higher power rates this month, the third consecutive month of increases. This comes on the back of higher power costs in the wholesale electricity spot market in December. The country's meat imports increased by 16.4% in 2022. The Philippines imported a total of 1.36 billion kilograms of meat and meat products last year, higher than the 1.17 billion kilos in 2021. And as Catholics celebrate the Feast of the Black Nazarene, President Bongbong Marcos has called on Filipinos to look back on the country's culture of overcoming trials. The president also urged the public to center their existence around love, hope, and compassion. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.